Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this painfully cute forest animal figure puppet and campsite page. I am actually not a big camper girl, but this page definitely makes me want to go camping and get some marshmallows roasted and see the little forest animals. So if you think you'd like this, make sure you check out this video. It's very easy. The template is free on my website. I will link it in the description. No sewing is required. You can see that I have sewn these pages, but it is not necessary. You can do all of this activity with just your felt and some hot glue. So if you want to make one of these pages for your child's busy book, make sure you check out this video. Okay, here is my forest animal and camper set activity page that I have posted a template for. The template is free and you can go to my website and print it off and cut out all of these shapes. You can see that in these pages I have sewn them because I've made this book for a child who I know, but all of this can be done without sewing, with the exception of this zipper, but everything else can be done without any sewing whatsoever. You can just do it with felt and hot glue. So let me start with this camper page. You'll see in the template this big triangle. You can cut that out, and then I just cut out the center. So on yours, if you are not sewing and you can't apply this zipper to open up that tent, what you can do is just use your scissors and cut out the center, and then your child can open it and you can glue down the sides. Now you can see also that I have this background here of fabric. If you don't have fabric, that's okay. Just grab a 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter or 8-inch by 8-inch sheet of felt, and this will look super cute. If I was doing this without the fabric and I was just hot gluing, I would cut out this tent, but before I glued down those sides, I would probably use a blue background and put down a big green piece going across here so that it looks like the tent is sitting on grass. Now there are some other pieces as well here which I have stored in the pocket of the page. I very often, when I'm making books, I leave the top parts open because those are used as storage pieces. So you'll see all of these pieces in the template as well. You've got 2 marshmallows here. You've got a roasting stick shown in the template. I actually cut my roasting stick a bit shorter than what is shown in the template just because I found it a bit long. We have a hot dog bun and a hot dog that goes right inside, and we have a fire and 2 logs. Please forgive me, I forgot to put the 2 logs in the template. I just cut these out by freehand, but they're very easy to cut out to whatever size you like. And then I put this little lighter colored brown circle at the end, and then just used a brown marker to draw in some of the details on the log. And for each piece of log, I have 2 pieces of felt, so I just want it to be really stiff and structured. One piece I found was really thin and kind of flimsy. So I've cut those out. So the idea is that children can build a little fireplace in front of the tent. And again, with this fire, those 3 pieces are on the template. And if I was not sewing these, I would just glue them together to make it look just like that. So they can put that fire over top of the logs, and then they can use the marshmallows onto the stick. Now to make this stick, that is 2 copies. I've just glued them together, so it's fairly nice and structured. It's not too flimsy. And the idea is that kids can roast the marshmallow on top of the fire. So when you make these marshmallows, you're just going to glue them together at the end so that it still opens in the middle so that you can get it on and off the stick. So it comes with 2 marshmallows to roast over the fire. Oh, this page makes me want marshmallows so badly. When you cut out the hot dog pieces, you're going to cut out 2 pieces, and I have sewn them together just at the sides, just like I did for the marshmallow. And if you're hot gluing, you can just glue them together at the sides. You don't need a lot of hot glue. Just very sparingly put the hot glue at the sides and glue it together. And again, the idea is that the middle part opens and can be put on the stick so kids can roast their hot dog over the fire and cook it. And then with the hot dog bun, again, you're going to cut out 2 copies as shown in the template, and you're just going to glue or sew along the sides and the bottom so that the bun itself stays open. And you got yourself a hot dog there. Now, I decided to actually go ahead and make a second page for this template just because I found that all of these little finger puppets were a lot, all for just 1 page. So I went ahead and did a second page. So as you can see, I used this tree fabric that I had, and then I just cut by freehand all these different pieces of green and this light brown piece in the background to kind of make it look like woods, a forest, mountains, whatever. And then I just freehand cut this tree. So I don't have these pieces included in the template, but if you just cut out these green layers and layer them over top of each other, they act as little pockets for these forest animals to sit in. And then it just looks like a really cute forest for them to play in. So for each forest animal, there are 2 copies that I've sewn together at the sides, but you can hot glue them. Just make sure you are leaving the bottom open for your child to get their finger in, and then you can glue on all of the features of their faces. For the fox and the raccoon, I did add a tail. I just cut that tail out freehand, and then their bellies are all included in the template. The owl's eyes, And then for their noses and their eyes, I just used my hole punch to cut out round pieces of felt, and I glued them onto their faces, or I just used my black marker to draw on the face there. Make sure that when you are applying the antlers on the deer that you're applying it in between the front and back layer of the felt so that it's hidden away on the inside. And same goes with the fox tail and the raccoon tail. I glued it with a small dot of glue on the inside of the puppet before I glued down the sides. And that's pretty much it. So once your child is done with their campfire, they can put the fire out and put all the food away, and then they can open up their tent and go inside, and they can have the little raccoon and the bear coming inside the tent. Hopefully we never experience that. I'm sure if you guys have been camping, you have some stories about bears and raccoons, especially depending on where you're camping. And that is it for the forest animal and campsite activity page. I hope you guys like this activity. I hope your kids love it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.